You're watching MCM.
Oh no, I ruined it.
I'll be your sailor girl. I'll tip my cap to your parade. Life won't be dreary, no. I'll be the waves inside your bed. Rain is your beauty. The aggression and the hostility in some ways, it just comes from where we're from. I mean, in England, we're from quite kind of urban, poor backgrounds, and you know, we've kind of had the arse end of the Tory government for a very long time now. You know, and the expression in the songs just kind of typifies what we're growing up, what we've grown up in, and what's happening to us now in England when we go there. To write about stuff that happens to us on a daily or monthly or weekly basis. So, I mean, you know, like for instance, Little Baby Swastika came out of, because I saw Little Baby Swastika halfway up a wall, and it was kind of like, well, what is that doing there, you know, in this like 1994 at the time, and it was like, you could feel that a lot of this stuff was happening latently in the atmosphere. There was a kind of Nazi kind of white power thing happening in London around the time, and that's what the song is about, how you can indoctrinate your kids with that kind of vibe, you know. Because, you know, we've had the same government for a long time, and over the whole of the 80s it was really discouraged in very subtle ways, you know. It was like, you know, you weren't going to get signed if you had politics in your music. You weren't going to get radio or airplay, you know, as much if you, you know, had politics in your music. You know, there was all these ways in which it was kind of discouraged, and a lot of bands, in order to survive, just kind of stayed away from it. So, but I think that British public tends to be quite apathetic anyway. You know? Big words of gratitude, what a price to pay. Stuck in my book, I felt every word I say, but I don't want your charity. For some reason you get tainted with being a militant or extreme or this kind of feminist, or, you know, you're like, you know, you're in this box of one of these extremists that need to be kind of followed everywhere, whatever. And that is not what I'm about at all. I mean, I see my politics as being very normal, everyday politics, you know. I haven't done a degree in social political science or anything. I don't read billions and billions of books. You know, I just don't ignore what's happening next door. And, you know, there's nothing extreme or militant about that. But I don't want your charity.